Going on, guys? Happy Record Store Day to everyone out there. I hope you had a good day today, whether you participated or not. so, anyway, yeah, I did make it out to one of our stores here today and did manage to pick up three things, none of which are Record Store Day related. So, spoiler alert there. um, but yeah, the things I did want were. Uh, they are basically sold out. I didn't get there in time. That's my own damn fault. but man, people were starting to line up last night at the store here. We have two stores in town. One did not participate for some reason. I don't know why. But the one that did had people like 11 o'clock last night. People were starting to line up, and by this morning, the line was ridiculous. And so I was like, man, I gave up all hope of getting anything that I was like actually wanting. but um, they did have the Cranberries album there when I went, and I was about to pick it up. I passed it, and I was like, you know what? I think I do want that. And so I went back for it, and as I was walking back, some girl had it in her hands, and of course she took off with it. But so is so is life. So I hope she enjoys it. I didn't. It's not like I was urgent, like itching. I just got to get that album or anything like that. But yeah, some other things I was interested in. The Poe album, Hello, her debut, that's getting reissued again later this year, so I can get that at that time. There was a Porcupine Tree that was regional only that they didn't get, so I wasn't going to get that. Amanda Shire, her and Jason Isbell's albums, I was interested in, but they were sold out. Uh, those are ones I probably wanted the most because they were just exclusive to Record Store Day. That and the Tori Amos Little Earthquakes B-Sides album. Um, and what else was there? Oh, yeah, the Orville Peck. They had that, which I know was, I'm pretty sure that got a vinyl, was issued on vinyl when it first came out, but then there's a Record Store Day. I'm not sure what the difference is there. They had that there for $50, and I was like, there's no way I am paying $50 for that album. As good as it is, because it's a fantastic album. I think it came out last year, actually. So it might just be in a reissue. I don't know. Anyway, so the shop I went to had a deal going on, so it was buy three or buy two, get the third for free. So I thought, hey, that is a pretty good deal. So that's what I did. That is the route I took. So without further ado, let's get into the three albums that I picked up. All right. First one that I got was actually the last one I picked up. But yeah, it'd be Linkin Park, Minutes to Midnight. This is just on a standard black vinyl gatefold there. Very nice. This was the first Linkin Park album that I actually quite enjoyed when it came out. Everything up to that, I was like in full music snob mode. I hardly gave them the time of day. I now have two Linkin Park T-shirts, so I have grown to appreciate this band a lot more. But yeah, this was a this is I remember when this came out. I was like, wow, that's a pretty good Linkin Park album. So very cool to have this on vinyl here. So good stuff. There's the back. But yeah, awesome pick up there in my opinion. Good to have that in the collection. And then I picked up this. This is the Dwarves reissue that came out not too long ago of Sugar Fix. There we go. If you don't know, the Dwarves are a kind of a punk band, pop punk, you might say, hardcore um, elements going on. But yeah, there's the. There we go. The Dwarves are kind of known for their racy album covers, lots of times with topless women on them. This one does not have that going on, though. This is one of their more family-friendly covers, if you will. But yeah, I always like the Dwarves. I know they're kind of live. They're notorious for like doing short sets and kind of being maybe kind of assholes, but but I like the music. So very cool to have this on vinyl. It's my second Dwarves album on vinyl that I own. So yeah, there we go. Sugar Fix. Get your sugar fix. And last but not least, this is obviously a bootleg. I knew that going into it. It's the one that was most expensive, but I picked it up. I carried it around the store, and I put it back. And I was just like, man, if I don't pick this up now, I'm gonna kick myself for not getting it because I don't never know if it's gonna get an actual vinyl release. But yeah, this would be Marilyn Manson, High End of Low, his 2009 album, which in my opinion has some really, really great tracks on it. I know it seems like everything after Hollywood is very polarizing for Manson fans, and this one I think is pretty damn good. Some favorites on here. Four Rusted Horses is a great blues track, like a bluesy guitar going on, almost kind of maybe Doors inspired in a way. Running to the Edge of the World, fantastic song, a great love song in my opinion. Wow is fun. We're From America, it's him getting political, also a good track. I have to look up just to see Hell, fantastic. Into the Fire, great. 15, another great track, and then it has some looks like alternate versions. I think it's the last tracks are the acoustic versions. But yeah, for a bootleg, this is a pretty sweet packaging, in my opinion. Nice sleeves here that hold the vinyl. This one is on a kind of a milky gray, milky clear vinyl, however you want to say that. But yeah, and cool write up here. Looks like from Enemy magazine, which is a British publication. So that's kind of cool that that's included on the back there. And then also on the second one, there's that. And back side of that. And then that has a short write up from Rolling Stone magazine. So, and that is on a red vinyl. So there we go. So like I said, nothing huge. But I mean, this is pretty big in my opinion. But, you know, I went in not expecting to get anything Record Store Day related, and that's what happened. I thought I probably might pick up something. That Pearl Jam, that Yield from Live in Australia. I kind of wanted that. I was even going to pick up the CD version if they had that, but that was sold out as well. So anyway, what you gonna do? But yeah, I'm glad with these pickups here. Been getting a lot of good deals lately. Seems like there's been a lot of sales happening, so always good to take advantage of those when you can. Love supporting local record stores. You know, do that as much as possible. The problem I find with that is that, like, I'm sure I could have probably got both, with excluding the Manson. I could have got probably the Dwarves and the Linkin Park for way cheaper if I went online through Discogs or, heaven forbid, Amazon. I know that's a bad. I do buy from Amazon, which I know people complain about their packaging, but mine are always double boxed, like they're in a cardboard record sleeve and then boxed in that, generally with bubble wrap. So we have a fulfillment center not too far, so apparently they do really well, in my opinion. But I get it. I don't like supporting big business either, and support your local record stores, but I'm also on a budget, which I'm sure a lot of people are. So every once in a while, I do save up a little cash load here to go and for Record Store Day, and I do hit the stores ever so often just to support them. But you just have to know going in that you're just going to pay a little more than you normally would. The upside with that is that you can have something now. So, and like I even looked for this online, and I could not find this online. So that's another upside. That same store, I also got a Mudstock vinyl of Nine Inch Nails. Excuse me, a few years back. So anyway, I don't want to go on too long here. Just want to pop in, say hi, show what I picked up today, and hope everyone had a great record store day. Hope you guys picked up some really good stuff as well. And until next time, keep on spinning. All right, we'll talk to you later.